Justice League Crisis on Two Earths.
Before there was thought, there was this place. One Earth, with a single history. But with the coming of man came the illusion of free will.
In Justice League Crisis on Two Earths, the heroes are forced to fight their evil doppelgangers. Batman's sinister counterpart is Owlman, a villain who aims to destroy the entire multiverse with a bomb. And so the fate of everyone in existence comes down to this epic fight. Batman has to beat a villain who has all the gadgets, intelligence, and martial arts skills of Batman. And he also has to do it with a recently broken rib. Regardless, he manages to turn the fight around at the last second. He then sends Owlman and the bomb to an unpopulated Earth with an awesome one-liner.
We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
While Batman's doppelganger was a tough opponent, our hero proved that no evil equivalent can top the original Dark Knight.
It doesn't matter.
Number 9. Fighting the Foot Ninja Clan solo. Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Shall I tell them no thank you? Mr. Wayne would prefer to let these monstrous ninjas attack so that he might punch them whilst wearing a bat costume.
You'll figure something out.
Batman's first fight in this fun team-up film is arguably his most impressive. When he discovers that members of the Foot Ninja Clan are trying to steal from his company, he decides to take them on without backup.
The boss gave him the night off. Me? I always work late.
Before we can blink, Batman's already left a dozen ninjas unconscious at his feet. But those foot soldiers are just a warm-up for his tense clash with their leader, Shredder. The two extremely skilled fighters trade brutal blows, neither giving an inch. Shredder ultimately has to use a special technique to take Batman out of the fight and escape. Although Batman doesn't walk away from this melee victorious, he still put up a heck of a fight.
We don't have much time. Let's take him down.
Number 8. Terrifying henchmen at the docks. Batman Begins.
My bets, Master Wayne.
That's frightened me. This time my enemies shared my dread.
In Batman Begins, Bruce Wayne formally introduces Gotham to the Dark Knight with a terrifying display of vigilantism. A bunch of criminals loyal to the crime boss Carmine Falcone are moving drugs on the docks. Suddenly, one of them disappears into the darkness. As the scene continues, more of the gangsters fall victim to the mysterious attacker. It's only when the henchmen are truly terrified that Batman reveals himself.
Where are you?
Here.
He takes them out with a whirlwind of blows so quickly and efficiently that they don't even have time to hit him back. After all the gang members are down, he ends his intimidating introduction with 2 legendary words.
I'm Batman.
Number 7. Besting Bane. The Dark Knight Rises.
So you came back to die with your city?
I came back to stop you.
The first time Batman fought Bane, the muscle-bound villain broke the hero's back. But after some unconventional rehabilitation, he's ready for a rematch. Bane once again proves to be a fearsome and relentless fighter, but this time Batman is determined and strong enough to take every hard hit and return the favor. By finding and targeting Bane's one weak spot, the hero is finally able to overcome the powerful villain. And because this is Batman we're talking about, he can't resist cementing his tremendous victory with an iconic line.
Tell me where the traitor is. Then you have my permission to die.
This win proved that while you can break Batman's body, there's no breaking his mind or spirit.
I broke you. How have you come back?
You think you're the only one who could learn the strength to escape?
Because after all, he's Batman. Number 6. Attacking Amanda Waller's Black Ops team. Batman Assault on Arkham.
Holy crap, it's Batman!
Amanda Waller thought sending a Black Ops team would be enough to take the Riddler down permanently. But her plans are quickly ruined when Batman shows up to capture the villain alive. The Caped Crusader begins by taking out the lights to disorient his opponents.
The Riddler is mine.
Then proceeds to take them down. Batman moves with insane speed, power, and precision. Although the heavily armed team outnumbers him 10-1, they barely manage to touch him. Batman makes the trained professionals look like kids playing dress-up. If Amanda Waller had any doubts that the Dark Knight was a threat before, his brutal Black Ops takedown convinced her that he's a force to be reckoned with.
Batman's torn the city apart trying to find it. At one point, he thought Riddler might know.
Number 5. Saving a cardinal from the sewers. Batman, Gotham Knight.
Are you in pain?
I work through pain.
When a cardinal is abducted by Scarecrow's men and taken into the sewers, Batman follows them into Gotham's underbelly. Unfortunately, the hero is bitten by Killer Croc and infected with the fear toxin before he can do much rescuing.
What about the toxin? You still seeing things?
Definitely.
These setbacks don't stop Batman from completing his mission, however. Despite the pain and hallucinations, the Dark Knight still manages to take on a dozen of Scarecrow's crazed followers.
Can anyone here speak for the Holy Man?
I can.
He knocks out enemies with a single blow, dodges weapons, and even slices a metal pipe in half. Batman doesn't take a break until the Cardinal is safe on the surface with Jim Gordon. Seeing the Dark Knight fight massive amounts of pain and villains at the same time was simply incredible. Number 4. Chasing the Joker. The Dark Knight. When Joker demands that Batman unmask himself, Harvey Dent claims that he is the hero and is attacked by Joker. Batman uses his tank-like Batmobile to help keep his allies safe.
Look out.
Even when Joker damages his ride with an RPG missile, the Dark Knight refuses to give up. He jumps on his bat pod and rides like a, well, bat out of hell.
Now there's a Batman.
As soon as Batman spots Joker's truck, he uses some wires and clever thinking to flip it over in an epic crash. Although Gordon is the one who ultimately arrests the Joker, the Commissioner wouldn't have had the chance if it wasn't for Batman. This is Batman at his most unflinchingly determined.
But you and your office have been working with the Batman all along.
No, but I trusted him to do the right thing.
Which was
Saving my ass.
Number 3. Escaping the SWAT team. Batman Year 1.
Brendan, keep your men under control. No one fires unless I say.
Not this time, Gordon. The Commissioner wants a corpse. He's gonna get one.
Not every commissioner loves having a masked vigilante in Gotham. Commissioner Loeb hated the concept so much that he dropped a bomb on a building where Batman was recovering from a gunshot wound. When a SWAT team arrived to finish the job, the Dark Knight had no choice but to fight them.
I like you right where you are, Brendan.
Too many people have already died. Order your squads to withdraw.
I can't guarantee their safety.
Despite his injuries and lack of a utility belt, Batman's able to hold his own against law enforcement. He knocks enemies unconscious, dodges bullets, and even manages to save a cat's life. And just when the SWAT team has him cornered, he summons a swarm of bats to make a stylish getaway. Batman's amazing escape earned him a lot of fans in Gotham.
You've made a hero out of him.
Number 2. Wrecking the Warehouse Goons. Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice.
My mother needs me. Wait. I'll make you a promise. Martha won't die tonight.
Most people went into Batman vs. Superman thinking that the best action sequence would be the fight between the titular heroes. But the standout scene in the movie took place in a warehouse. In order to save Martha Kent, Batman has to fight his way through a bunch of goons. After disarming most of his opponents, Batman takes each criminal down in a variety of violent ways, making sure they go down and stay down. He ends his rampage by bursting through a wall and triggering an explosion that KOs the remaining goons.
believe me, I'll do it.
I believe you.
By the time the smoke clears, the audience has witnessed one of the most brutal versions of Batman ever put to screen.
It's okay. I'm a friend of your son's.
I figured.
Before we get to the top pick Gotham deserves, here are a few honorable mentions. Stopping a SWAT team and Joker's followers, The Dark Knight. He took down enemies on all sides. Pummeling Jason Todd, Batman Under the Red Hood. Batman taught the former Robin a harsh lesson.
You say you want to be better than me, but it won't happen. Not like this.
Fighting bikers while in civilian clothes. Batman, Mask of the Phantasm. Batman doesn't need a suit to fight crime. Confronting Joker's crew in a cathedral. Batman. They never stood a chance. Tearing through yet another SWAT team. Titans.